beauty, and more. We're going to do some exercise today. We're going to incorporate some exercise with yoga or Yogacise. You ready to start? Okay, let's do a little warming up first. Do some stretching with your arms. I just clasp my hands together. See how I clasp my fingers together and turn it palms away from me, and then I stretch up. Ooh, and then down I go. We'll do one more of those. We stretch up, and this time try to go up on your toes. And down. And keep your arms up there. Now bend to your right side. That's it. Now back to the center. And bend to your left side. And back to the center. Let's do another set. Over to the right, we bend. And back up to the center. And now over to the left, we bend. And to the center. And now we're going to do some twisting from one side to the other. Take your arm and reach it over. Take your other arm and reach it over to the side. Stretch, stretch, and reach. Stretch, stretch, and reach. Stretch and reach. Stretch and reach. Stretch and reach. Stretch and reach. There you go. Okay, now what we're going to do is bend our knees, come up on our toes, stand up, and then flat on our feet. Bend at the knees, up on our toes, stand up, and then flat. Again, bend at the knees, up on the toes, stand up, and flat. One more. Bend, up, toes, and flat. Okay, good job. And now from the side with your arms out. Bend, and then up. Bend, and then stand up. Bend, and up. Bend, and up. Get your glutes working. Good job. Bend, and up. Bend, and up. Bend, up. Bend, and up. And bend, and up. All right, now take your right leg forward facing this direction and your left leg facing this direction. Put your arms up straight across and look towards your right hand, the one that's pointed in front. Bend your knees slightly over so it's right stacked over your foot. Now you're in a yoga position. You're in your warrior 2. It's a great yoga position. And smile. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now take your left hand, put it on your waist, and bring your right arm over, twist to the left. Now drop it down, and up, and out. Now bring it back to your waist. Okay, now from here, let's do in our position, put our right arm up, straight up, in a humble warrior position. And breathe. Good job. Okay, now we're going to come down. Put this hand next to the right foot, and the left hand is going to come up. Straighten the front leg. Stretch, stretch, stretch on this side to a triangle. How's that? Do what you can. If you can't reach all the way down, you might need a blocker, a book, a prop. You might only come to here. It doesn't matter because you're still you're still close to the earth, and that's what yoga is about, is where you're grounded into the earth. Okay, let's try this side and switch our legs. So this leg is in front is forward, this leg facing this direction. Okay, so they're ready to go for warrior two. We stacked my knee over the foot, and our arms come up, and we make a straight line, and we look over to our hand in front of us for warrior two again. And breathe. Do another breathe. Deep breathing. Okay, now take that hand on the hip and reach out with your other arm across you. Try to straighten both legs if you can. Come back up with your hands on your waist. And we're going to do humble warrior. So stack that leg again, like we did in warrior two. Bring your left hand straight up and your right hand down into it, almost like it's a humble warrior position is what it's called. And breathe. Good job. Okay. Now, I'm going to come down, bending forward. Soft knees when you bend forward. All the way down as far as you can go. Put your hands on the mat if you can reach it. If not, use a book as a prop. For a forward fold and come up about halfway. Your hands could be either here, they could be here, whatever's comfortable with your halfway fold, and you're looking straight ahead. Pretend that you're balancing a cup on the top of your back of your head. And now down we go to a forward fold. Okay, now we're going to come up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, with hands to the side. Head is the last to come up, slowly, 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 as we come up. And then our hands, they're at our sides, they're coming up, 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 up. Reach for the sky. Good job. Reach, 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 reach. Hands together, so you're in a prayer position. Bring them out down towards your chest, like this. There you go. That's great. Good job. And breathe in this position. Good job. Let's do another stretch. And this time we're going to dive down. All the way down to a forward fold and then up to a halfway fold. And down again all the way to a forward fold. And then we're going to slowly come up with our knees slightly bent, one vertebrae at a time. Then the last thing come up is your head. And you're reaching up. And they're coming back down to your chest. And there we are, back in the prayer position. Okay, good job. Okay, let's do some mat exercises in yoga. Sit down here. Just put the left leg crossed over the right leg. And we're going to put our right arm in front of our leg. And we're going to turn and twist. And breathe. Twist a little further. Do that on the exhale. Now we're going to switch sides completely. And we're going to put this arm, the opposite arm, over in front and twist with this hand behind me. Grounded to the earth, twisted, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Exhale and breathe and twist just a little more if you can. Go as far as your body says it feels okay to go. And one more deep, deep breath in and out. And twist. All right. show you the plow. You probably have done this when you were younger. You come on your mat, on your back. You're going to lift up your legs and bring them overhead behind you. Right now, I'm going to need to move and show you this direction so you can see better. All the way over and behind me. The arms are flat down, face down, their palms down on the mat while I do the plow. Try to hold that position for a little longer. Excuse me. Good job. Now when you come out of it, bend slowly and let the back come down, the spine come down last. Slowly. All right. You're going to grab your knees to your chest, pull it in, swing a little side to side. So, rocking back and forth. Breathe. I'm going to do a little happy baby, taking your outside, well, actually inside of your arches. Grab the feet and spread those feet apart to happy baby position and feel that stretch in your lower spine. It should feel really, really good. Breathe. Back in again and back out. And breathe. Happy baby. Good job. All right. Hold those legs to the chest again. Let's just put one leg down and the other one up. And then switch and put the other leg, left leg straight up. Twist, switch again. Right leg's up. Switch again. Left leg's up. Now, keep a flat back, pelvic tilt, legs forward, and do some scissor kicks. Help strengthen your abdominal muscles, your lower abdominal muscles with scissor kicks. You have to have your back flat, which means you're not going to be able to put anything under your back. Hands at the sides for support. Don't get too low because it might put a strain on your back. So keep it at a level where it's comfortable and not straining. Good job. Keep it up. You're almost there. Work those lower abs, six-pack abs. Good job, and breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Oh, good job. Got to congratulate yourself for doing this. And now, with your legs crossed like this, grab the outer sides of your feet, and you're going to go back and up. And again, back and up. Rock one more time. Back and up. Good job. And now we're going to do some stretching going forward. We're sitting in Indian style. We're going to just walk our hands toward it, the front of us, as far as we can reach. If you are comfortable with putting your head down, try it. Get that stretch going. That's the main thing. Switch sides. We can see it on the camera. Stretch, 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 stretch like this. Try to keep the hips down on the mat if you can. Now, let's change legs. Instead of this, I have my left leg in front. This last time, I'm going to put my right leg in front now for this stretch. Go forward on the mat. Helps with your flexibility, increases your flexibility, and you don't want to get tightened up. So doing this really helps that. Helps a lot. Oh, it feels so good. Now, For the piriformis stretch, you do these daily if you have sciatica. Cross one leg over the other one like I have this way. I have my left leg on top and laying back. And I'm going to turn around again for you so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to pull this leg back. I think we went over this the other day. It's piriformis stretch. Helps with sciatica pain. It's a great stretch. Ideally, you would want to hold this for 30 seconds and do, if you have sciatica, do 3 on each leg, holding for 30 seconds. Do it every day. Switch legs. We should demonstrate the other side, okay? We're stretching the piriformis. Actually, I'm stretching on the right piriformis while I'm pulling back. That's where I feel the stretch on my buttocks area, which is right here. And ideally, like I said, 30-second hold 3 times a day, or twice a day if you have this. I do it at least once a day if you can. And let's see. I gotta do some more exercises to show you. The tabletop position is like this, and I'm gonna take my left leg. I have my knees apart and feet pretty much parallel, and I'm going to do a fire hydrant. So the leg comes up like this, fire hydrant, to help strengthen those hip muscles. Keep it up, you're doing great. Yogacise with me. Makes it more fun when we do it together. Rest. Now do the right side the same way. Fire hydrant. You probably know why they call it that. It's pretty obvious, right? Good job. It's okay if it starts burning, that's good. You want it to. Okay, now rest. And let's take that right leg straight back. And up. And back out again. And up. And back out. And up toward the chest. Straight out behind you and in toward the chest. Out behind you, in toward the chest. Now, change legs. Straight behind you. In toward the chest. Straight behind you. In towards the chest. Again, back behind you. In towards the chest. And back behind you. In towards the chest. And down. And now we're going to go to downward dog, downward facing dog. And we're going to come up and down on our toes. And then we're going to pedal like a bike. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Here we are, riding down the highway. Woo! Our yoga bike. There we go. Now get back on your knees. Your knees supporting you and your legs are up. You're kind of in a halfway plank position right here. A full plank would be right here. But for modified half plank, doing some push-ups. If you're able to. Do about 3 of them. Just try it. If you can't do it, that's okay. Then rest. Good job. Now I want you to go into extended child's pose position like this. See, I'm in this position. I'm down on the mat and stretching. Resting your forehead down on the mat while you're doing this. Good stretch. Now we'll take those arms behind you. Spread the knees apart a little bit. Clasp your fingers together and stretch out the muscles in your your pectoral area of your chest and just stretch it straight up and bring it back down. And one more. Stretch it straight up. Good job. Hold it. Oh, good. Breathe and bring it back down. All right. Now back to downward facing dog again. We're going to go down slowly into the cobra pose. This cobra, the little cobra snake. Good job. Back up to plank and then downward facing dog. Doing great. Now back on your knees. You guys did great. I think you did wonderful. The end of it is, if you have a pillow or a blanket, it's just to lay back and relax and congratulate yourself. Give yourself a big hug. Yay, we did it. And you're in a corpse position for as long as you want to stay there. Breathe and let the day just, all your cares behind you. Leave them all behind you and relax. I hope you enjoyed this workout, and we'll come back for more because I want to help you. That's why I have this channel for you to subscribe to called Health, Beauty, and More. And I'm hoping to see you again for more workouts. Anytime you want to do them, just come on back.